The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. We have already started here.
Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality. But there's a player out there who's managed to avoid the helter-skelter and play a game of purity.
The peerless Pirlo.
Yeah, he coined the phrase regista, and he rules.
Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pirlo. Vieira. Crosses it in. Oh, and the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So, a breakthrough already. Dembele powering forward here. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now it's Hullet. Hangs one in. Van Dijk can get it clear. It's a sharp pass. Dembele, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Maldini. Chiellini. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Thuram with the slide tackle there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Cleared away.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Hops for safety. Vieira. That has been slung wide. Dembele. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vieira. And he's forced to go back. It's Pirlo. Vieira. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has not gone well.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Neymar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Neymar goes short. And here's Neymar. Neymar going fake. Real chance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Bullet can be a real threat inside the box. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Roberto Carlos looking to get on the end of this. And it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Passes short and sharp. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now the delivery. Up he goes! And it's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That's very neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Bergamy really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ended up in no man's land. That's good running with... It's Dembele! It's in! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in it.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's managed to get free. Zola plays it short. Zola. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Zola does really well to win the ball there. Ronaldo has it in a wide position. Vieira wins the duel this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar, Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Looking to play him in. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Beckenbauer looking to penetrate opposition lines. Vieira. And it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Beckenbauer. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicked it back promptly. Vieira. Beckenbauer. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Lofted in, it's a mighty effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
He's having a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 9, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 21, Jan Koeman. Number 13,
Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. He knew what was coming. That's the yellow card. Chiellini. Pass somewhat off target. Mateus has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Hullet. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide, and that is a little undercooked. Saliba, it's a lovely, delicate pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bale That's good play. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a promising position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Chance, surely! He scores! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 18.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these...
He rises! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 8. Gullit.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And now they can clear their lines. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Out towards the flank. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good read. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won.